Learn English through real stories. Gautam Adani, a businessman, a visionary, and a leader. Introduction: The Power of a Dream. Hello and welcome to my English listening and learning channel, friends. Today we are going to hear a true story. The story of a man who started with almost nothing and became one of the richest people in the world. His name is Gautam Adani. This is not just a business story. It is a story of courage, hard work, risk, and hope. It is the story of a boy from a small town in India who dared to dream big. Gautam Adani did not come from a rich family. He was not a top student, and he even left college early, but he believed in something powerful. If I work hard and stay focused, I can build something great. And he did. Today, the Adani Group runs airports, ports, power plants, solar farms, and more, not just in India, but around the world. But Gautam Adani's journey was not easy. He faced failure, criticism, and even danger. Still, he never gave up. In this video, we will learn how he started, what challenges he faced, how he became a global leader, and what we can learn from his inspiring life. So get ready to be inspired and improve your English skills at the same time. Chapter 1: Early Life of Gautam Adani. Gautam Adani was born on June 24, 1962, in a city called Ahmedabad, in the Indian state of Gujarat. He was born into a Gujarati Jain family. Jainism is a peaceful religion that teaches kindness and simple living. His father's name was Shantilal Adani, and his mother's name was Shanta Adani. Gautam was one of 8 children. Yes, he had 7 siblings. Imagine a house full of laughter, noise, and shared food. His father was a textile trader. He bought and sold cloth for a living. The family was not rich, but they were hardworking and disciplined. Simple schooling. Gautam went to Sheth Chamanlal Nagindas Vidyalaya, a Gujarati medium school in Ahmedabad. He was an average student. He did not like reading big books, but he loved asking questions, exploring new ideas, and watching how people do business. From a young age, Gautam had one clear interest: trade, business, entrepreneurship. Leaving college, after school, he joined Gujarat University to study commerce, the subject of trade and money. But something unusual happened. Gautam Adani left college in the second year. Why? Because he felt he could learn more from real life than from books. He believed that the best school is experience. I wanted to learn by doing, not just by reading, he later said. This was a bold decision. Most people around him said, "Don't leave college. It is risky." But Gautam followed his heart. That decision would change his life. A curious and brave mind. Even as a teenager, Gautam was curious about the world. He would ask, how do ships bring goods from other countries? How do ports work? Why do some people become rich while others don't? He did not have the answers then, but he had the desire to find out. His friends say that even in school, Gautam was always thinking about how to start something of his own. He was quiet, but his mind was busy with ideas. The first step: moving to Mumbai. At the age of 18, Gautam left home and moved to Mumbai, the city of dreams. He had no big money, no famous name, and no connections, but he had something more important: courage, curiosity, and a will to succeed. He found a job as a diamond sorter in a small company. Chapter 2: First Steps in Business from Diamonds to Dreams. His job was simple but important. He had to sort diamonds. This means he checked their color, shape, and quality. He was just 18 years old, but he learned fast. He watched how the business worked. He saved money and made smart friends. After just 2 years, he started his own small diamond trading company. He bought diamonds from one place and sold them at a profit. A call from home. In 1981, Gautam received a call from his older brother, Mahasukbhai Adani. His brother had bought a small plastic factory in Ahmedabad, their hometown. He asked Gautam, "Will you come back and help me run it?" Gautam said yes. He left Mumbai and returned home, not to live quietly, but to take his next big step. Learning global trade. Back in Ahmedabad, Gautam began working in plastics. He focused on importing PVC, plastic material used in making pipes. This was the 1980s. India was just starting to open its economy. Gautam had an idea. India needs materials. I can bring them from other countries. He started importing goods from overseas. This was his first experience in global trade, buying and selling across countries. He worked hard, made contacts, and built a reputation for honesty and speed. His business started growing. People said, "Adani is young but smart. He delivers." Building a business mindset. In the mid-1980s, Gautam started his own company, Adani Exports, now Adani Enterprises. He dealt in agricultural products, polyesters, plastics. At the time, India was still growing slowly. But Gautam was thinking ahead. He understood. Trade will grow. Infrastructure will grow. And I want to be part of that. He was not just doing business. He was building a vision. A simple man, big goals. Even in his 20s, Gautam lived a simple life. He did not show off. He didn't talk much. He listened, observed, and worked. People around him said, "Adani is quiet, but his mind is always working." He believed in hard work, trust, speed, focus. These values helped him grow his small business into a big company. Smart moves, small risks. Gautam did not jump into big deals too quickly. He took small risks, learned from mistakes, and improved. He always asked, "What does India need next? How can I provide it better and faster?" That smart thinking helped him grow, step by step. Chapter 3. Challenges and Setbacks. Mundra Port, a crazy idea? In the 1990s, Gautam Adani had a bold idea. He wanted to build a private port, a place where ships can bring goods in and out of the country. The place he chose was Mundra, a small, empty coastal town in Gujarat. There were no roads, no power lines, no railway, just dry land and wind. People said, "This idea will never work. It's too risky. Why build a port here?" But Gautam believed in the future. He thought, "India will need ports. I will build one now." Fighting for permissions and money. Starting a port is not easy. He had to buy land, get government permissions, raise money from investors, build roads and facilities. It took years of hard work, paperwork, and planning. He also needed to build trust with the government, with banks, and with the local people. But Gautam Adani did not stop. He said, "I knew the risk, but I also saw the opportunity." In 1998, the Mundra port opened for business. Today it is India's largest private port. But back then, it was a huge challenge. Personal danger. The kidnapping. 1998. That same year, something terrible happened. In January 1998, Gautam Adani was kidnapped by two men. They stopped his car and took him to a secret location. They asked for a ransom, money to let him go. For a full day, his life was in danger. But finally, the police caught the kidnappers and Gautam Adani was rescued. It was a scary moment, but he returned to work quickly. He said, "Fear is real, but business must go on." Facing financial waves. Gautam Adani also faced financial storms. His companies needed large loans to grow. Sometimes markets crashed or global prices fell. In 2008, the world had a big financial crisis. Stock markets fell. Banks lost money. Many businesses closed. But Gautam Adani held on. He cut costs, worked harder, and focused on long-term goals. Again in 2023, he faced a major financial attack. A report by a U.S. company made serious claims about Adani's business practices. Stock prices of Adani companies dropped fast. Many people panicked. But Gautam Adani stayed calm. He paid off some loans early. He said, "Truth will win. We are strong." Slowly, the companies recovered. Chapter 4. Major Successes. Mundra Port. A giant gateway. It was once dry, empty land. Today, it is India's largest private port. It handles millions of tons of cargo every year. From cars to coal, from oil to food, everything passes through Mundra. Gautam Adani turned it into a powerful gateway for global trade. He said ports are not just for ships, they are for dreams. Powering the nation, Adani Power. India needed electricity to grow. So Adani started Adani Power in 2006. He built power plants that supply electricity to millions of homes and factories. Today, Adani Power is one of India's largest private power companies. He also started Adani Transmission to move that electricity across states. With this, he helped light up the nation, literally. Green energy, Adani Green. Gautam Adani didn't just focus on old energy, he also looked at the future. He launched Adani Green Energy, which builds solar and wind farms. These farms use sunlight and wind to make power, clean, renewable, and good for the planet. By 2023, Adani Green became one of the biggest renewable energy companies in the world. He once said, "We don't just want to grow, we want to grow sustainably." Adani Airports, flying high. Did you know? Gautam Adani also runs airports. In 2019, the Adani Group took control of several major airports in India, including Mumbai, Ahmedabad, Lucknow, Jaipur, Mangaluru. He modernized them and made flying more comfortable. Today, Adani airports handle millions of passengers every year. Other businesses, from food to data. The Adani Group has also expanded into FMCG, food and daily items, data centers and digital services, real estate, roads and infrastructure, defense and aerospace, from rice and oil in your kitchen to cybersecurity for the nation. Adani has touched many parts of life. From trader to titan. By 2022, Gautam Adani's companies had become the largest private port operator, the largest airport operator, the largest private power company, one of the largest solar companies in the world. He created thousands of jobs across India. For a brief time in 2022, he became the second richest person in the world, after Elon Musk. From a boy in a small Gujarati home to a global business tycoon. But he stayed simple. Even with all his success, Gautam Adani is known to be calm, private, focused on work. He doesn't attend many public events. He believes in letting his work speak for itself. He said, "Success is not about money. It's about building something that lasts." Helping India grow. Gautam Adani says, I believe in building the nation while building my business. His companies help provide electricity to homes and factories, move goods across land and sea, improve airports for faster travel, create jobs for thousands of people, support farmers with storage and transport. He has created over 100,000 jobs in India. His work helps India become stronger, faster, and greener. Philanthropy, giving back to society. Gautam Adani is not only a businessman, he is also a philanthropist, a person who helps others. He and his family run the Adani Foundation, which supports education for poor children, hospitals in rural areas, skill training for youth, disaster relief during floods, earthquakes, and COVID-19. In 2022, he promised to donate 60,000 crore rupees, around $7.5 billion, to charity. This is one of the largest donations in Indian history. He said, "We are only caretakers of wealth. True joy comes from sharing." Chapter 6. Inspirational Lessons from His Life. We have followed Gautam Adani's incredible journey, from a middle-class boy in Gujarat to one of the most powerful business leaders in the world. We saw how he started small, faced danger, took risks, and kept moving forward.